Hey you, before we dive into anything else today, I want you to do one thing for me. Stop scrolling. Just pause right now. Take a breath. Put your phone down for a second if you need to. This moment is different. It's not noise. It's not background motivation. This moment right here might just be the thing that changes everything for you. Because what you're about to hear isn't just a bunch of words. It's a reflection of something you already know deep down, but maybe haven't been able to say out loud. You're tired. You're overwhelmed. You're busy but unfulfilled. You're dreaming but not doing. You're moving but not progressing. You're surrounded but somehow feel alone. And there's this voice inside you, whispering something you've been trying to avoid. You're wasting time. Now, hold up. Don't let that shut you down. This isn't me calling you out to tear you down. It's me calling you up because guess what? We've all been there. I've been there. Stuck, staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., asking myself, what am I even doing with my life? That ache in your chest when you know you've got potential, but you keep putting it off until tomorrow. That guilty feeling when another day ends and you didn't take one step closer to the person you know you can be. You ever felt that? I know you have. We all have moments when we drift. We stall. We scroll for hours, promising ourselves we'll start after this video. We say we're tired, but it's not our bodies. It's our souls that are tired. And it's because deep down, we know we're not living fully. We know we're capable of more, and we're letting that time slip. But listen closely now. This is where it gets real. You're not lazy. You're not hopeless. You're not broken. You're not too far gone. You're just disconnected from your power, disconnected from your why, disconnected from that fire you used to feel. And that's okay, because we're about to reconnect it right here, right now. You want to change your life? Start with your time. Time is your greatest resource. You can't get it back. You can't buy more of it. You can't pause it. You can't rewind it. You only get to use it or lose it. And too many people are losing it. Losing time to fear, to comparison, to self-doubt, to people who don't see your value, to distractions that offer comfort but steal your future. And maybe that's been you, but not anymore. Because here's the thing. There's a version of you that wakes up every day with clarity. A version of you that's not owned by the clock, but driven by it. A version of you that doesn't wait until the pain gets unbearable to finally move. A version of you that decides, no more wasting time. It ends now. That version of you is still in there, still alive, still ready. And it's time to wake it up. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start right now with whatever you've got. Because progress isn't about perfect. It's about being present enough to say, I will not keep putting my dreams on hold. I will not keep saying one day. I will not waste another hour on things that drain me when I could be investing in what builds me. It's okay if you've been distracted. It's okay if you've slipped up. It's okay if you procrastinated. What matters is what you do next. Will you keep drifting, or will you decide? Will you keep delaying, or will you declare, no more time wasted? Because this life, it's not a dress rehearsal. This is it, your one shot. And every minute you waste is a minute you don't get back. But that's the good news too. Because if time is that valuable, imagine how powerful it becomes when you use it right. Imagine what your life looks like 30 days from now if you stop wasting time today. Imagine the relationships you could build, the strength you could gain, the mindset you could develop, the confidence you could grow, the purpose you could reclaim. It's not a fantasy. It's a decision, and it's in your hands. So take this moment seriously, because how you use the next hour could shift the next decade. Because how you treat your time says everything about how much you believe in your own future. And I believe in it, even if you don't fully yet. I believe in your next chapter. I believe in your bounce back. I believe in your power to pivot. I believe in your story that's still being written. And guess what? It's a story that gets really, really good the moment you stop wasting time. Let's go. Time. It ticks for all of us. Rich, poor, motivated, stuck. Doesn't matter who you are, we all wake up with the same 24 hours. That's the equalizer. But what we do with those hours, that's what separates the dreamers from the doers. That's what separates regret from results. So yeah, the clock is ticking, and that's good news. It means you're not frozen. It means nothing stays the same. It means you're in motion, and motion creates opportunity. It means whatever you're stuck in now, it doesn't have to stay that way. But let's be real, most people see the ticking clock as pressure. They feel anxiety about the future. They're afraid of running out of time. And that fear, it paralyzes them. But not you, not anymore. You're not here to watch life pass you by. You're here to make it count, to take each second and build something with it, to feel your breath, your body, your heartbeat, and say, I'm alive. That means I still have time to change everything. The ticking clock is not your enemy. It's your reminder that time is moving. And so can you. You ever sit with a regret that eats at you? Something you should have done, someone you should have spoken to, a moment you let pass? You can't go back and fix that. But you can stop creating new regrets. You can use the time you have left to build something that makes the old regrets irrelevant. Because the beauty of the clock ticking is this. Every tick is a second closer to your breakthrough, if you show up for it. Every hour is a new chance to do what you said you would do, to honor the promises you made to yourself, to quit saying, I'll start on Monday, and realize that Monday is right now. Let it push you, not scare you. Let it be your coach, not your critic. Let it drive your focus, not your fear. The clock is ticking, and that's good news, because it means you still have time to rebuild yourself, rewrite your story, reshape your future, reignite your belief. But it won't wait. Time is neutral. It doesn't care how you feel. It just moves. So you have to move with it. And if you do, if you get clear, get focused, and get moving, then you'll look back and be grateful that the clock didn't stop, because it taught you how to start. Time isn't just about hours and minutes. It's the very fabric of your future. Every second you let pass is a building block, either for your dreams or your distractions. That's why time matters more than you think. It's not just a number. It's not just a measurement. It's your most powerful currency. Time is the only thing in life that once spent, you never get back. You can lose money and make it again. You can lose relationships and rebuild. But time, once it's gone, it's gone. That's why it's so sacred. That's why it's so valuable. That's why your time deserves to be protected like treasure. Every goal you've ever dreamed of, it's built with time. Every skill you wanted to master requires time. Every relationship you wanted to strengthen needs time. Every breakthrough you prayed for demands your time. So why do we treat it like it's endless? Why do we give it away so carelessly? We let people waste it. We let distractions eat it. We let fear stall it. We let self-doubt paralyze it. And all the while, life keeps moving. The days don't pause because we feel unsure. The clock doesn't wait for our motivation to catch up. So yes, time matters because it is your life in motion. And when you finally see time as the gift it is, you start to treat it differently. You stop saying yes to everything. You stop wasting hours on people who don't see your value. You stop chasing things that don't fill your soul. You stop pretending you have forever, because you don't. And that's not something to fear. That's something to fuel you. Knowing time is limited gives you urgency. Knowing time is precious gives you purpose. Knowing time is short gives you focus. Use it, live it, own it, protect it, and most of all, don't let another moment pass where you forget just how much it's worth, because time doesn't wait. But if you move with it, you'll outrun everything that ever tried to hold you back. One decision, one tiny moment of clarity in a sea of chaos. One simple yes or no. That's all it takes to redirect the course of your entire life. We often think big change requires big action, but it doesn't. It starts with one moment, one choice, one decision. And the truth is, you're always one decision away from a completely different life. See, we underestimate the ripple effect of our decisions. We forget how much power there is in a single step, saying, I'm done with this version of me, and stepping towards something better. That's revolutionary. You don't have to wait until the stars align or until everything is perfect. You don't have to know all the answers. You just need to decide to move, even if you're scared, even if you failed before. Every champion, every success story you've ever admired, it all started with a decision to try, to show up, to believe, just for a second, that they were capable of something more. Your breakthrough won't come because someone gave it to you. It won't show up because you watched enough motivational videos. It comes when you choose within your soul to no longer accept a life that makes you feel small. One decision can shift your momentum. One decision can start your healing. One decision can silence your excuses. One decision can rewrite your story. Maybe today is that day. Maybe right now you finally say, no more waiting, no more blaming, no more wasting time. Maybe you choose courage over comfort. Maybe you choose the hard path that leads to greatness over the easy one that leads to regret. Think about the decisions that changed you before. Maybe you left a toxic situation. Maybe you took a chance on yourself. Maybe you said yes to something that terrified you. But deep down, you knew it was right. And maybe it didn't go smoothly, but it led you to more strength, more wisdom, more fire. You've already made powerful decisions before. You've already done things that scared you. So why stop now? And listen, it's not about being impulsive. It's about being intentional. You get to decide who you want to be, how you want to spend your time, what story you want your life to tell. The power is already in your hands. The choice is always yours. And no one, not your past, not your pain, not your fear, can take that from you. You don't need a new year. You don't need a Monday. You don't need more time. You need to decide. Right now, this is your turning point. Not because it's convenient, but because you're ready. You're ready to break the cycle, to stop running in circles, to stop letting time drip through your fingers. One decision, that's all it takes. So take a deep breath, feel your heartbeat, look at your reflection, really look, and say it with me, enough is enough. I'm done watching life from the sidelines. I'm stepping into who I was always meant to be. One decision, one spark, one shift, and everything changes. Now, let's go build something you're proud of. Let's be real for a second. There are days when we feel weak. Days when we feel like everyone else has the answers, the clarity, the confidence, and we're just here trying to figure it out, like we're barely holding it together. But listen to me. You have more power than you think. Not just the power to survive, not just the power to get by, but the power to win, the power to rise, the power to shape a completely different life than the one you're living right now. That power doesn't come from perfect conditions. It doesn't come from other people believing in you. It comes from within. It comes from the choice to show up even when you don't feel ready. It comes from the decision to act even when fear is screaming in your head. It comes from the strength to say, I'm not done yet. Too often, we underestimate our own resilience. We forget the things we've already been through, the times we thought we'd break, but didn't, the nights we cried and still got up the next morning, the heartbreak, the rejection, the failure, and somehow we're still standing. That's not weakness. That's power. And I don't care who you are or what you've been told. There's something extraordinary inside you. Maybe nobody told you that growing up. Maybe the world made you feel small. Maybe you've been made to believe that power is reserved for the lucky or the loud. But they were wrong. Power is built. It's owned. It's claimed. And today, you claim it. Claim it in how you talk to yourself. Claim it in how you walk into a room. Claim it in how you choose your goals over your comfort. Claim it in how you get back up after life knocks you down. This isn't about ego. This is about ownership. This is about no longer waiting for permission to believe in yourself. This is about realizing that if you don't own your power, someone else will use it for their benefit. You have a mind that can learn anything. You have a body that can grow stronger. You have a heart that can love again. You have a soul that's already survived more than most people know. That's power. So next time you doubt yourself, remember this. You've already proven you're powerful. Now it's time to live like it. Let's go. You might not feel like it every day, but someone out there needs you to win. Someone is watching you, learning from you, being inspired by you, even when you don't see it. It could be your younger sibling who thinks you're their superhero, your child who sees you as their whole world, your friend who's quietly admiring your strength, a stranger scrolling through social media who stumbles on your story and feels something shift inside them. You matter more than you know. We live in a world that pushes the idea that we have to do everything alone, that it's every person for themselves. But the truth is, we are all connected, and your breakthrough could unlock someone else's. Think about the last time you were inspired by someone. Maybe you saw them overcome something impossible. Maybe they spoke their truth, and it made you braver. Maybe they chased their dream, and it made you believe in yours again. Now realize this. You can be that for someone else. Your resilience? It's a blueprint for somebody who's just beginning to fight. Your discipline? It's a reminder to someone who feels like quitting. Your story? It's the light in someone's darkness. So when you feel like giving up, think about them. When you think it doesn't matter, when the results are slow, when the pain feels heavier than the progress, remember that you're not just doing this for you. You're doing it for the ones who are watching, the ones who need to see it's possible, the ones who will say, if they can, maybe I can too. You don't have to have it all together to be someone's inspiration. You just have to keep going, keep showing up, keep choosing growth, even when it's hard. Because your fight isn't just personal, it's generational. The habits you break today, that's freedom for the next generation. The mindset you build now, that's a legacy of strength, of healing, of courage. The decision you make today to step up, level up, and not give up, that echoes beyond you. We don't talk about this enough. But when you win, others feel permission to rise. When you chase your dream unapologetically, it gives others the boldness to try. When you speak truthfully, you create a space for honesty and healing. So don't shrink. Don't hide. Don't think your life doesn't matter. Because someone out there is looking at you and saying, they made it through that, then I can too. Win for you, but also win for them. And let that drive you. Let that light a fire in you. Let that keep you standing tall on the days your knees want to buckle. You might never meet them. You might never know their names. But their lives will be better because you chose not to quit. Let your success be a ripple effect of courage. Let your growth create a path for someone who's scared to start. You are the proof. You are the example. You are the possibility. And they need you to win. So go do it. Win loud. Win proud. Win not just for the applause, but because your victory is a light that guides others home. Let this hit you hard. It's not too late. It never was. And it never will be as long as you're breathing. We live in a world obsessed with speed. By 25, you should have it all figured out. By 30, you should be successful. If you haven't made it yet, you never will. Nonsense. You are right on time for your own journey. There's no deadline for becoming who you're meant to be. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. The people who made it before you, they didn't have some secret shortcut. They kept showing up. They kept believing even when it looked hopeless. You haven't missed your shot. The timing is divine. You had to go through what you did to be ready now. You had to fall. You had to break. You had to lose and question and doubt so that when your moment came, you'd recognize it, appreciate it, and own it. Every detour was preparing you. Every delay was building your strength. Every no was making space for the yes that actually matters. It's not too late to start again. It's not too late to pivot. It's not too late to dream bigger, love deeper, and rise higher. So stop counting the years you think you've wasted. Start counting the lessons, the growth, the fight you built along the way. You are not behind. You're being shaped. We compare ourselves to others so much we forget that timing isn't universal. It's personal. Just because someone reached their peak before you doesn't mean your mountain isn't still rising. There are 40-year-olds starting businesses from scratch. There are 60-year-olds getting their first book published. There are 70-year-olds running marathons and 80-year-olds traveling the world. Age is not a limit. Time is not your enemy. Regret is. You want to know the truth? You're not too old. You're not too late. You're too powerful to keep standing still. And listen, Even if you mess up yesterday, so what? You get a new chance today. Life is giving you an open door right now. The question is, will you walk through it? Don't let "I should have started earlier" become the lie that stops you from starting now. Some of the most meaningful things in life happen later. Some of the most profound transformations come after the breakdown. Some of the most beautiful stories begin in the chapters we almost didn't write. And you're still writing yours. Let the pages ahead be filled with redemption, with purpose, with passion, with presence. Because maybe it didn't happen earlier, because it wasn't meant to. Maybe the old you wasn't ready. But the you standing here today, you've seen more, you've felt more, you're ready to become more. Right on time. So stop mourning the moments that passed. Stop looking back wishing things were different. Start building something from where you stand. The best time to begin was yesterday. The second best time? Right. Now. It's not too late. It's exactly the time you needed it to be. Let's go. So now, here we are. You've heard the words, you felt the message, and now there's only one thing left. Move. Don't sit in inspiration without action. That spark you're feeling in your chest? That energy buzzing in your fingertips? That's your spirit waking up. That's your heart reminding you. You're still here, and that means you've still got something powerful to give to this world. This isn't the end of a video, a script, or a message. This is the beginning of a choice. Right now, in this moment, what are you going to do with the fire that's been lit inside you? Will you go back to scrolling aimlessly? Will you go back to waiting for permission to be great? Or will you take the first step, even a small one? One deep breath, one committed choice, one single action toward becoming everything you were born to be. Because now you know, time won't wait. Dreams don't work without you, and success doesn't show up until you do. You want to change your life? Then change your choices. Change how you speak to yourself. Change how you use your time. Change how long you wait before starting. Start now. Start scared. Start unsure. Just start. You've got this. Let today be the day you finally stop putting it off. Let today be the moment that lives in your future memory as the day it all changed. Let your future self thank you. And don't you dare think you're doing this alone. We're out here with you. People fighting the same fears, overcoming the same doubts, chasing the same light. And now that you felt this message, pass it on. Someone needs to hear it just like you did. Like this video if it lit a fire in you. Drop a comment. What are you going to do today? Subscribe for more fire content that keeps your spirit alive. And remember, you don't need perfect conditions. You don't need approval. You don't need the whole staircase. Just the next step. So move. The time is now. The person is you. And the mission? It's called becoming unstoppable. Let's get it.